What's going on, guys? So today we have a double feature knife trade video. So I have two separate trades, one over here, one over there, but I figured I'd just do them in the same video instead of making them separate videos. Both of these arrived today, and we're just going to go over them real quick. So the first one here on the right says, hey Jeff, longtime fan, here's the BRS, that's right, you probably saw it in the title, enjoy all the fidget fun from Johnny. BRS Rep, Jimpy Designs, Thumbchucks, and Squid Industries Squiddy C. So, well, that just said what it was. Now, I have to say that the Squiddy C is awesome. This is going to go to my wife. Reason being is I have one, and she loves playing with it all the time. Christina likes just fooling around with the trainers. She has no interest in getting a cut, you know, or injured at all, but she does like playing around with Balisongs a little bit. So that will reside on her desk. And the other one will probably stay in my collection of Balisongs, and I'll flip both of these. Now here, these finger chucks. You know what's so funny is I just can't get the hang of these. I've watched so many impressive videos on thumb chucks and stuff, and I'm gonna have to practice some more. I don't have enough time into it, but I fumble. I'm hard. I could do this. That's pretty cool, right? The helicopter. But no, I mean, I could definitely do some stuff with a Balisong, but I'm just all thumbs when it comes to thumb chucks. Don't know why. So then we have a BRS Balasong, which is always hard to say no to when it's offered. And here it is. So we have a replicant, but this one is in the regular G10. All right, so if you guys have seen my older videos, you know that I have a carbon fiber replicant. But now I just have one in the regular black G10, which is really, really cool. Just, you know, nice to have in the collection. You know, if I want to flip one, I'll probably flip this one and keep the carbon fiber one separate. So thank you so much for the trade. I appreciate that. Go ahead and zipper this up. Put this off to the side for a second. And then we have a separate trade that has nothing to do with that one. So here's the note. It says, Dear Jeff, thank you for doing the trade. As promised, the medium cold steel Luzon is there, and some extra goodies are in there too. I figured you could find some use for these in a better home than just staying here collecting dust. Please check me out on Instagram. It's at Anthony_Knives_and_stuff. So thank you very much for that. I always appreciate the extras. So let me zoom in here and show you this. First, we have a plasma lighter, which has a really, really neat outside, but these are super cool. I used to use these a lot more back in the day, especially with the cigars, but just super interesting lighters, right? And then of course you can just recharge that, which is pretty neat. So I can actually back out. So then we have, this is a Stat Gear, little samurai knife. I actually have one of these. These are super, super cool though. Cool for the key. I had mine on my keys for a little while. It does have a pocket clip though, full size. But just a heck of a lot of knife in a small package. Very useful. Appreciate that. And then we have a CRKT Offbeat. I knew the name of this. This is basically an A.G. Russell design with that kind of lock that's on the back there that slips into the back of the blade. Really, really cool though. I want to say I've had one of these. It's probably in my interesting knife collection. And sometimes when I have knives like that where they are kind of unique and different, I tend not to use them because I want to put them in that collection, you know, as good condition as possible. So if I do happen to have one already, that means that I can actually just carry and use this one again, which would be really neat. So I do appreciate that, a great deal. And then here is the main event for this trade. This is the Luzon. Now I've been super interested in both the smaller one here as well as the full size. And I have to say my initial impressions are really good. So I'm gonna definitely look for the larger one in the future. I mean, it's a very aggressive looking knife. It's a very cool looking knife. This has a liner lock, but also has the separate lock on the back, okay, to make sure the liner does not close. All right, I mean, the lockup is ridiculous even without the secondary lock. Really, really nice. This one is in 8CR13 MOV, which is totally adequate if you know how to sharpen your blades. Nice flipper on there, rocks open. Everything's cool. The liner lock, it's kind of an interesting design because we have a larger finger troll to get in and touch that lock, but I'm not sure exactly why there's a second little cutout there, because you're not actually touching it there, you're touching it on this corner. That's where it's exposed. You see, when you see the silver liner. So interesting. I mean, it's easy to get to and stuff. Also, we have a separate plastic pocket clip Although very smart, it's not molded. So if it happened to break, you can get a new one and just screw it on. So very interesting. But yeah, the Luzon, very, very cool. So yeah, that's it. Just want to show you this, guys. This is the double header, double trade in one video. So I'm constantly doing trades. People ask me, how many trades you do? I don't really know. On a really good week, maybe 10. I could do 10 trades in a week. You get multiple packages sometimes the same day. On a really slow week, maybe 1 or 2. Just kind of depends. But I do a lot of this stuff. A lot of the Brs Balasong's obviously a little more expensive. But I do a lot of these like kind of mid to more affordable knife trades constantly. Not only just to try different knives, but it's also bulk stuff to offer in future trades. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is buying, $200 knives, $300 knives, $400 knives and up. The bulk of people's knife collections are actually pretty affordable, but it's just cool to try all these different knives out that aren't very expensive. But anyway, that is all for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. Let me know down in the comment section, do you trade knives? All right, because I'm thinking a lot of you guys, you research knives and maybe you find one you like and you buy it, and maybe if you don't like it, you'll sell it and just buy a new one. But I'm just curious how many actually trade. As many of you know, I don't buy knives very often. If there's a specific knife I want, occasionally I will just outright buy it. But more times than not, I'm trading for the stuff, out with the old, in with the new. It's not because I don't like the old, I love the old. I wish I could have kept every knife I've ever had. I don't know where I would put them all because I've had thousands of knives. But it's just, that's the only way. That's the way to constantly have a rotation of knives, because people will also, common question for newer viewers, like, wow, you must be loaded. No, I wish that was true. That would be pretty cool, but no. The reality is that I do a lot of trading, and because I can't afford to just go and buy these things. So it allows me the opportunity to try a ton of stuff for the, pretty much the cost of shipping. So anyway, that is it. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Take care.